Gratitude, peace. How's everyone feeling in the multiverse? I am your girl, Sacred Orbs, and today I come with another one. So, this one is inspired by myself making some fast decisions, and I'm like really like, okay, how do I slow down now? So where I am in this space and place, right? You remember on the documentary The Matrix when he was sitting in the chair and he was like, I know Kung Fu. Right? So the neocortex is being, this message is for those who are going through a spiritual awakening, because right now I feel like that there are those who are awakening to what this matrix is, right? And countless souls are going to keep on awakening. And this is for whoever it is that come across this video and feels like it resonates with them. So I remember when I began my spiritual awakening, I wanted to dive into everything. I wanted to learn everything. And this may not be for everyone's awakening, but I know for me, what my birth chart says is I'm a Gemini with moon in the first house, in Vedic astrology, not Western astrology. And I also had 2 other placements there to make everything go right. So for me, knowing who I am, remember in the Matrix, the Oracle told Neo to know thyself. So this is one of the ways that I learned myself. I've learned that I am a quick learner. Not only am I a quick learner, I want to know everything, because Gemini as a child, it's kind of hard to sit still for the Gemini. So currently I am in school for law. Well, I'm learning about law. I already have 1 certificate in spiritual life coaching. I'm getting 2 more. I am creating ebooks. I'm writing an 8-page series children's book that I put on the back burner. I do lives every Tuesday on Instagram. Information. What else am I doing? My goodness, I'm a mom. I'm a mom. What else? Oh, I do this platform every so often. I did have a different platform that I was doing daily on Spotify, I believe it was. Podcasters for Spotify, something, I don't know. It was just so confusing. The spirit was like, okay, it's time for you to shift and move around a little bit. So that's what I've been doing. I'm also diving into scriptures, because that has a lot to do with law. And I've never been a religious person. My dad was actually a pastor, and everything he told me I rejected. Like, no, I'm good, Dad. But now I'm at a point where this Jupiter retrograde being is starting to learn and to recognize that everything is one. Everything. And all my life I rejected religion, the Bible, not so much of God, but God. I knew it was a lot more to life than what we were taught, what we were indoctrinated, what we were seeing. So I'm learning with this law that it applies to the Bible. So I'm just not dibbling, but I am really programming I've been in the process of deprogramming for years, for about 6 years, and now I just started programming because it was easy for me to deprogram. I mean, really, really easy. I mean, for me, once I learned something and it does not resonate, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to deal with it no more. So that's how my mind works. I always have been a being who was able to compartmentalize things in my mind and structure them in my mind. And always, you know, I was crying and crying and crying in the beginning of my spiritual awakening, like, I want some stability. I need some focus, and didn't even realize that I was already really focused. I am so focused on what I'm focused on that sometimes I lose focus because I'm so focused. Like, I don't even think that makes sense, but it makes sense for me. Like, I am very focused on what I'm focused on. When I dive into something, I dive into something. Like, I had made up 16 ebooks and I already completed 6 of them, I believe it was. And this was just in the last 2 days. So when I am focused, I'm focused. Is, you know, that structure, putting that structure in place. So the whole point of this video is, you know, if you're going to learn, and I've been seeing this a lot in this, I've been seeing this for people who are closer to me. I'm not going to say the spiritual community because I don't know everyone. I know this is even true for me. So when I say I watch a video on something and I don't get a full understanding of what this person said, I will regurgitate. That became an issue and a problem for years for me. And Spirit was like, you need to sit down. You need to stop. It was good while it lasted, but now you're at a place where you can get to know for yourself. And that's where I've been at. I really stopped listening to anything that I am not directly learning at present. I don't watch people videos. I don't watch certain informations. I don't communicate with many beings. And it's not because I'm not being supportive of anything. No, it's not that. It's just that when we keep taking in all this information, it's an overload. And then many of us probably are not grounding to grasp that information either, to get a full understanding of what it is that this message is conveying to us. So what we do is we'll take in the little that we took in, just little tidbits, and then start regurgitating, and people looking at me like, where do you get that from? And look, full transparency, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I did this for a few years, and I think it was the beginning of this year. Be truthful. I think it was the beginning of this year where I was like, okay, I'm going to stop listening. Because it's like, as I listen to others, it's like my spirit was like, you don't resonate with that. It may sound good, but you don't really resonate with that, you know. And just because someone holds this title or this status of their names and who they proclaim to be, does not mean that it resonates with you. 925. It does not mean that it resonates with you. So be mindful and be aware of what you are feeding yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I know for me, there's something that I am, how can I put, There's something that I am in tuning with as of last year and a half, 2 years, almost 2 years. And it's like, Spirit is like, okay, we want this to be good for you. And if you do not see that this is something that can be beneficial for you, then we're going to have to remove it. We remove it because we see that you're not happy. We need you to take a deeper look at this and see what it is, see what it can be, and see what it's not. Right? So all this while, I've just been learning and seeing what things are, what they are not, and what they could be or shouldn't be. And, you know, these are the things that your spirit team will afford you. Allow that process. And it can be a bit challenging. It can. But don't let it overburden you, you know. But once again, Neo, be mindful of everything that you're taking in your feet. And just because it sounds good does not mean that it resonates with your spirit. You may have come here for a total different thing. So with that being said, if you have not heard it today, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love me. I love you. I love me. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace.